Opponent sends out Charizard with 2 Protect Shields to hide behind, looking to get a running start. Ty sends back out Blazekin. The opponent knows this is only a Blaze Kick, and the opponent is unwilling to shield. And at this stage, the opponent will be saving them shields for next season. In case you're wondering just how thick Tirtouga is, you're about to find out. Welcome back to the channel. Today, Ty is back at it with his usual shenanigans, running an insanely spicy team in this season's Great League Summer Cup. A lot of trainers are preferring ABB strategies, however Ty is going for an ABC Fire, Grass, Water strategy. Our Fire type is going to be the counter user Blazekin. Blazekin, a pretty spicy pick. Counter users like Vigoroth and Polygraph are far more preferred. Our Grass type is going to be Gogoat. I'll be honest, I don't even know where this thing spawns. I haven't got one. I've never seen one in battle. Our Water type is going to be a level 48.5 XL Tirtouga. Is that how you pronounce it? I've got no idea. According to Jay Gilly it is, so we're going to roll with that. Without any further ado, let's get into the battles. And in game 1, we see some Shadow and Shadow Crime. Typing advantage is with us. However, Venusaur sub-poison typing does mean they resist counter. The opponent safe switches into Ho-Oh and look at Tirtouga go. We're going to pew, 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 pew. Or perhaps water gun this thing all the way down. Ty shields up the Brave Bird. We didn't need to, but why not keep some health on our very spicy featured Pokemon? Back out comes Venusaur. Venusaur instantly greeted with the body slam that lands for some very respectable chip damage. We are double weak to grass, but Tirtouga holding strong, reaching the second body slam, forcing our Protect Shield back. Venusaur leaves a whole heap of energy. However, very deep in the red. Ty sends out Gogoat, sacrificing it to the Pokegods. The opponent was spamming the Frenzy Plant, which is resisted. Of course, Sludge Bomb would have hit for super effective. Ty then pivots back out into Blazekin, shields up the next Frenzy Plant, gets the counter farm down, and out comes Chandelure. Ty goes for the Blaze Kick bait. The opponent looks to call the bait, but Chandelure, made of paper, is in no position to call any baits. Ty gets the double resisted counter farm down, and we take that game. In the next battle, we see that Pokeball looking impersonator Electrode in the lead. The opponent says no thank you and safe switch into Skeledirge. Ty responds with Tirtouga and look at the bulk on it. Very respectable. For those of you wondering, it's got a 1950 odd stat product. Very close to around the 2000 that Dan Ottawa says you need for it to be any good. So apparently this thing isn't all that bad. Back out comes Electrode and our little squirt turtle, as Ty calls it, as it is a turtle that looks like it's squirting. I'm not even going to go there. Does manage to get off some chip damage with the body slam. We now send out Gogoat. Gogoat going to be able to completely wall Electrode. However, the opponent makes a very nice Leaf Blade catch. Catching Leaf Blade onto Typhlosion. But Typhlosion, about to get vanquished, back to their Pokeball, is straight in and straight out. Blazekin shows who's a superior fire type, and the opponent concedes the match. In the next battle, we see the battle of the counter types. Vigoroth, everyone's favourite cheeky little monkey, the king of the theme cups. However, trainer, your Vigoroth is about to get beat down. Ty goes for the one shield, looks for the counter farm down. The opponent actually threw a rock slide. Why? I have no idea. And then they send out Cradily. Also a very questionable play. Ty then looks to save Blazekin, recognising it might have some very good value and catch the rock slide onto Gogoat. Gogoat shows very respectable bulk. It does look like we can tank 2 rock slides and not really be in danger of getting Bullet Seed farmed down. Gogoat tanks to the second rock slide. Ty then throws 4 Vine Whips and the Leaf Blade for optimal fast move timing. Leaf Blade goes unshielded, securing the knockout. As Ty very nicely overfarm, we even leave with a charge move. Ty opts to throw the Brick Break into the incoming Salazzle. Salazzle might be glassy, but trainer, you didn't need to shield up a resisted move. The opponent looks to reset their debuff. Pivot now into Vigoroth. Vigoroth gets Water Gun farm down. The opponent goes straight for a Poison Fang. That certainly isn't the play. Rock, a dreadful defensive typing, but Poison is one of the 4 things we resist. Fire, Flying, and normal. Round off Rock's resistances. It doesn't even resist itself. So as I said, dreadful defensively, but pretty nice offensively. In the next battle, we see the battle of the fire types. The Kentucky Fried Chicken Bird of Death farms up some energy. The opponent then safe switches into Swampert. Swampert greeted with the Blaze Kick. We then send out Gogoat. The opponent farms up to a potential Sludge Wave. Ty says, fuck it, trainer, if you've got it, you can throw it. The opponent opts to throw the Hydro Cannon, which I imagine means they don't have Sludge Wave. If you've got it, like I do, I just YOLO it and hope for the best. Ty then lets himself get as low as physically possible, allow a minimal farm for the return in Talonflame. Ty throws the Brick Break. Talonflame completely walls Gogoat. I thought we might force a Protect Shield there as Gogoat. It's quite an uncommon pick, and the opponent might not have known the moveset. We then send out Tirtouga. Tirtouga going to be able to completely wall all this energy. It looks like we can easily actually tank 3 flies. The opponent gets completely water gun farmed down. The opponent's final Pokemon is the Quagman. Our little squirting turtle looks to farm up to the double body slams. The first one goes unshielded. Ty says there's plenty more of where that came from this time. Opts to throw the hard hitting Surf. Surf goes unshielded. The opponent looks for the mud shot farm down. They just simply cannot do it. Our turtle far too thick. Ty pivots out into Blazekin. Shields up the Aqua Tail. The counter sneaks. And that is going to be all she wrote. In the next battle, we see some chicken on goat action. In the real world, I'd probably favour a goat to beat up a chicken, but in Pokemon Go, the chicken's typing means we're very advantageous in this matchup. The opponent fires off the body slam, forcing a Protect Shield, and then pivot out into Diggersby. A Pokemon I'd usually call Thickersby, but it doesn't look all that thick when faced with Blazekin. Ty farms up to 100 energy before firing off the Blaze Kick. Blaze Kick goes unshielded, and Blazekin is running rampant through this opponent's team. Ty recognising Blazekin might have value in the back, opts to save it, pivoting into Gogoat. Gogoat tanks the body slam, commits to the Vine Whip farm down, and the opponent's final Pokemon is Toxapex. Of course, we are still very early in the season. You're going to see trainers of all different abilities. So this opponent would have given themselves a better opportunity to win this battle if they would have sent out Toxapex into our loaded Blazekin rather than sending back out Dubwolt to take yet more super effective counter damage. This game is so over. Ty has a Brave Bird banked. We're just going to force the final Protect Shield with some body slams. The opponent goes to the resisted Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave is a good move. Brine, absolutely terrible. However, it's still better DPE. Brine would have been 0.66 DPE. Sludge Wave is 0.58. Toxapex, essentially the only reason you'd use this stupid Pokemon is you're someone that loves Bolt, because let's not kid ourselves, it hits like an absolute wet noodle, and Ty picks up the dub. GG's, and thanks for playing. In the next battle, we see the battle of the glassy Shadow Fire types. Look at this counter damage, holy. Ty is going to be able to shield up the Thunder Punch, commit to the full counter farm down if the opponent doesn't pivot. The opponent doesn't pivot, giving Blazekin a huge amount of energy, and out comes Polygraph. Ty farms up well past the Brave Bird bait with the Blaze Kick. The opponent shows huge cojones, calling the bait. Ty then banks some energy and sends out Gogoat. Polygraph, of course, can hit us for super effective with the Icy Wind, but Gogoat able to withstand the damage. Ty over farms heavily. It looks like he thought about trying to Vine Whip down, then thought better of it. Fires off the Leaf Blade, securing the knockout, and out comes Charizard, getting a running start. The opponent will know this is only a Blaze Kick. Are they willing to shield? No, they're not. And at this stage, the opponent will be saving them shields for next season. We've already seen that Tirtouga, pretty tick. The opponent can full send a Blast Bone, but that just isn't going to get the job done. Ty able to Water Gun farm down, and we take that game. In the next battle, we see a battle of fire types, not one that Blazekin is particularly good into. Our counters are double resisted. The opponent's Incinerates are only single resisted, and you can already see by our HP bar that this is by no means a favourable matchup. We've also got to be mindful that the Disarming Voice would probably knock us out. It is only neutral due to fire resisting Fairy and fighting taking super effective. Ty pivots out of this lead matchup into our one and only counter. Luckily for us, the opponent stays in, allowing us to get off some water gun damage. However, our turtle is hard punished by Cradilly. We are double weak to grass, and this looks so bad. How are we going to get rid of that Skeledirge? It looks like the opponent might be opening up a door for a cheeky win con as they actually shield up the next Surf. Ty has now got the ability to land the Brave Bird on that Skeledirge. We now send out Gogoat. Gogoat going to be operating as the damage sponge. In fairness, Ty might not even need to land a Brave Bird on Skeledirge, as we got off so much water gun damage that they're probably finding themselves in Blaze Kick range. The opponent sends out Lantern. Oh man, this is just RPS and not in our favour. Ty fires off the Brave Bird. We're going to send out Gogoat. Ty recognise the game's over and is going to concede the match. GG's to that opponent. In the next battle, we see Charizard in the lead, running air slash. Certainly not the move you're looking for, although very favourable in this matchup. Ty fires off the Blaze Kick. The opponent invests that Protect Shield, and we get completely air slash farm down. However, Ty about to give the opponent a taste of their own medicine, sending out the turtle, looking to give it that pew 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 fast move beat down action. Ty tanks the first Dragon Claw. We even tanked the second. We are around a third health. We do have residual energy. Good to go. Out comes the poor man Swampert. Shout out my buddy Jeff Love, who I always used to give grief for running this Pokemon. I was like, just run Swampert. It's objectively better. However, if you're going to run Ice Beam or Blizzard, I suppose Politoed does make sense, as Swampert doesn't have any Ice-type coverage. Tai pivots out into Gogoat, and the opponent sends out the Pancake, Unova Stunfisk. So the opponent is running a sort of ABB team. Of course, Stunfisk and Politoed don't share the same type-ins, but they do share the same weakness, so it essentially operates the same. So the opponent probably would have won this battle if they would have saved Charizard after taking out Blazekin, pivoted into either their back two Pokemon, drawing out Gogoat. Gogoat then would have got taken out by the returning Charizard, and then both Politoed and Stunfisk would have had a favourable matchup against our Turtle, but the opponent didn't do that, and Tai picks up the dub. And that unfortunately is going to draw to a close today's showcase. So huge thank you to Tai for bringing yet more insane spice to the channel. As always, buddy, I appreciate you. So if you're enjoying the content, smash that like button. If you're new, consider subscribing if you'd like your battles featured on my channel. A link to the battle submission form is down below. And as always, a huge thank you to everyone for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.